Alright, so the Descendants characters are going to compete in the Hunger Games. I have the old gen characters versus the new gen characters. At the time of this recording, the Rise of Red is 2 months away, so I don't really know anything about these characters, but I did start reading Beyond Isle of the Lost yesterday, and it seems to be Red's life before the events of the movie, and it seemed interesting. I haven't finished it. I actually made a mistake in one of the videos I posted before. I said that Zelie was the daughter of Rapunzel, but no, she actually is young Rapunzel. So I find that interesting. Anyway, let's get started. Zelie runs into the cornucopia and hides. Gil kills Bridget with a sickle. Hook runs away from the cornucopia. Faye runs away from the cornucopia. Faye is young fairy godmother. Chloe runs away from the cornucopia. Morgie runs away from the cornucopia. Merlin scares Uma away from the cornucopia. Juliana, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, runs away from the cornucopia. Maddox, who I think is the son of the Mad Hatter, grabs a backpack and retreats. Red runs away from the cornucopia. Audrey runs away from the cornucopia. Ella runs away from the cornucopia. Evie grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Aladdin runs away from the cornucopia. Jay runs away from the cornucopia. Mal runs away from the cornucopia. Prince Charming runs away from the cornucopia. Maleficent runs away from the cornucopia. Jasmine runs away from the cornucopia. Hades runs away from the cornucopia. Ben snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, and Harry grabs a shovel. Maleficent stalks Prince Charming. Aladdin and Evie hunt for other tributes. Mal scares Ella off. Morgie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ben tends to Hades' wounds. Uma makes a wooden spear. Red, Gil, Merlin, Jay, and Hook hunt for other tributes. Audrey and Faye fight Jasmine and Harry. Audrey and Faye survive. Maddox throws a knife into Chloe's head. Zelie sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Okay, so these people are dead now. Oh, well. Red, Jay, and Gil get into a fight. Gil triumphantly kills them both? What? Uma defeats Zelie in a fight, but spares her life. Okay. Audrey is awoken by nightmares. Maddox and Faye work together to drown Aladdin. Hades silently snaps Merlin's neck. Ben ambushes Mal's mom and kills her. That is not something Ben would do. Morgie screams for help. Mal, Ella, Hook, and Evie tell each other ghost stories, and Prince Charming is awoken by nightmares. Mal, Maddox, and Morgie hunt for other tributes. Hades makes a slingshot. Zelie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ella questions her sanity. Hook goes hunting. Uma injures herself. Audrey explores the arena. Ben, Evie, and Prince Charming hunt for other tributes. Faye receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gil falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Okay. Alright. Maddox cannot handle the circumstances. Zelie, Morgie, and Faye discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Ben questions his sanity. Audrey thinks about home. Mal convinces Ella and Evie huddle for warmth. Prince Charming tends to his wounds. Hades tends to his wounds. Uma thinks about winning. Hades questions his sanity. Zelie camouflages herself in the bushes. Faye discovers a cave. Morgie discovers a river. Ben thinks about home. And Prince Charming practices his archery. Audrey begs for Hook to kill her. He refuses, keeping Audrey alive. Mal chases Uma. Ella steals from Evie while she isn't looking. Alright. Faye and Hades hold hands. Uma receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Audrey tries to sing herself to sleep. Prince Charming kills Hook with his own weapon. Evie attacks Mal, but Zelie protects her, killing Evie. Ella screams for help. Morgie shoots an arrow into Ben's head. Morgie convinces Mal not to kill him, only to kill her instead. Ella repeatedly stabs Celia to death with sighs. Hades decides not to go to the feast. Audrey decides not to go to the feast. Prince Charming decides not to go to the feast. Faye decides not to go to the feast. And Uma falls into a frozen lake and drowns. I mean, I know she can breathe underwater. Ella attacks Faye, but she manages to escape. Prince Charming constructs a shack. Audrey constructs a shack. Hades receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And Morgie tries to sleep for the entire day. Audrey is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Hades and Morgie fight Faye and Ella. Hades and Morgie survive. Prince Charming cries himself to sleep. Prince Charming forces Hades to kill Audrey or Morgie. He decides to kill Morgie. Prince Charming bashes Audrey's head against a rock several times. I think all my favorite characters are dead now. The winner is Prince Charming. Okay. Alright, Hades had 4 kills. And alright, that's the end of the video, I guess.